can't tell everyone I'm about to close down. Who gives money to a company that's about to close down? Are you mad? One of my clients was a big client that gave me about £180,000 worth of business. The new manager came in and completely stopped the service that we were part of. I needed to find basically £120,000 in 6 weeks. It really sort of hit home. What am I going to do? Even when I stood up, I wasn't going to say anything, and then I just did.
Suzanne had been a member of BNI for maybe a couple of months.
She stood up in a meeting.
I've got 2 weeks left of trading.
Everything might go down the tubes.
I burst into tears, ran out of the room after the meeting when I composed myself and went back in. Everyone was amazing. They were coming up to me saying, tell me about it, what's happening, which was really powerful.
Outside of BNI, if you put out there that you're struggling, your client base actually walks away. They don't want brand loyalty to someone that they don't think is going to be there in a few weeks' time.
We all felt for her. And I don't think there's anybody in the room that didn't go home afterwards, go through their entire dress book and think, who needs a blind? Who needs some wallpaper? Who needs something?
So the following week, suddenly, I got emails from everybody introducing me to people, asking how it was and what they could do to help me. David in particular introduced me to an estate agent.
I just tried to help her, really. Put her in touch with a couple of bigger customers that we had, who we knew used interior designers.
He gave us a show flat to do almost straight away. To be honest, I wouldn't have got that work on my own. So if you sent an email, you try and do a follow-up call, you don't even get to speak to the person. From the meeting where I got emotional to the show flat and the first pieces of work coming through, it was probably around 2 to 3 weeks. My aim for this year was to hit 400k, and I think I've already done it. Something that I thought was going to take a few years to get to. I now have a team working with me, a larger team than I have before, and it's lovely to have the support. I know I could go to any one of those members. How often do you follow up after you've done a quote? You know, how do you deal with a staff member if this happens? And that's really reassuring in business because it's quite a lonely place.
When business goes badly, it really knocks the stuffing out of you. And part of the givers gain philosophy is that we can all pull together.
You're a team of people whose job is to support each other.
You know, it feels like you're just socialising, but the work that gets passed because you've had a one-to-one with someone, there's a big impact there. I think anybody that sort of says, do you know what, I'm not sure it's for me, I think they're really missing out massively.